What's up? What's up? Okay, so today we're talking about Ready to Love, episode 9. Okay, but before we get into that, I really have to say something about this whole Jeffrey thing. By now, y'all all know what happened. Jeffrey went over to Simone's channel, Ages and Stages, and left a comment up under a video that her and Rashid do every week for Ready to Love. Simone responded in a video. Then Jeffrey went on to a podcast for people that I don't even think they review Ready to Love. It was unclear why we were all over there because the title was something like Jeffrey Speaks Her Truth. So everybody took that as being, well, she's responding to Simone. So the host kept saying it wasn't a rebuttal and it wasn't, about any of that, but they did not talk about anything other than the situation where they didn't even reference what started it. The comment that she left got the response. They just kind of picked up on the response, which was kind of weird, but nonetheless, I feel like now I gotta go back and take another look at Blake. Not that she influenced my thoughts about him, but there were a couple of situations that did have influence on the decisions I thought he was making or how I thought he was moving. Like, I didn't understand why he wouldn't just confront her about the lie if she lied about him. But then now this is kind of wild to me too. Now, it's not even about the lying for me on this. What it's about is that she went over to somebody else's platform and left a comment that was not appropriate, and she ended the comment with "let's go." Like, the energy of the comment was received exactly how it was supposed to be received, in my opinion. She didn't like the response, but you cannot tell people how to respond once they've been offended. And she was the first offender in this because Rashid and Simone are over there making commentary every week. You know what I mean? But you chose to leave that comment in the way that you left it. And I mean, like I said, you can't tell nobody how to respond or whatever. But the thing that really irritates me about the situation is that it seems like children are being weaponized in this situation to me. The host of the podcast was a lot more upset than Jeffrey seemed. So it's just, we were all confused kind of in the chat because while Jeffrey was addressing this situation, she wasn't really providing all of the clarity about it because, like I said, there was no real mention of the comment that started it. I feel like if you're going to go and make a judgment about the situation, they should have read the comment that she left. I don't know. I don't know. We'll just have to see how that plays out. But I do feel like, now Jeffrey, I don't know her. So I just know how it's coming off on the screen for me as a viewer. And I really hadn't paid attention to her in that much in depth at first. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. So Blue went home last week, and this week they start with the Gentleman's Lounge, and Tommy called Blake 9 lies. Ain't that the motherfucking truth? Anyway, so this week Tommy tells them that they have to introduce their strongest connections to their good friends. So Cynthia and Jeffrey met Andre's friend Jermaine, and so they were talking about how Cynthia's responses were rehearsed, but he did like Cynthia overall. But they probably think Cynthia running game because she kind of got the gift of gab. She knows how to present her words, I guess. But I think Cynthia's coming across genuine to me, but I'm not trying to date her, so I don't know. But I really don't see Andre with Jeffrey. Um, mm. So then you got Lyndon and his friend Troy, and they about to be Morgan. And Lyndon friend is cute. But Lyndon told him about the Nair situation right before Morgan got there, and he definitely was like, "What?" So Morgan, Morgan told them she wanted to be married in 2 years. Uh, she even said something about how she looks up things that she does to see how far she can go before the police get involved. Morgan is tripping out here in these streets, okay? Troy was like, she's a red flag. And Lyndon asked, what size red flag? And he said, a football field of a red flag. Yeah, I don't know what Morgan's out here doing. So then Blake and his friend, what was his friend's name? His friend's name was LaShawn. And they obviously talked to Sue Ann. And, you know, I don't think that they're on the same level of attraction, because he was all shocked about the question that his friend asked, and he really should have asked that question already. So I think Sue Ann likes him more than he likes her, because I think his motive is something else. Sue Ann's a nice girl too. I think she's a nice girl, but I don't think that their level of attraction is on par with each other's. But Blake's friend said that she thinks it's worth a shot. I don't know. Even that sounds like something that that was like scripted for her to say. Y'all know I think everything is a conspiracy. Like, I don't know. Anyway, so then Tony's friend Tron meets Morgan and Marcia, and he ends up saying that Marcia had the best answers, but Morgan was more direct. Yeah, because Morgan, like, listen, I need to make my presence known. So then Anthea, his friend Miriam, meets Mercedes, Sue Ann, and Cynthia. And I was like, I don't even really remember talking about the connection between Cynthia and Anthony. Like, where have I been? But the friend likes Cynthia. So I don't know, it came as a surprise to me. Anthony and Cynthia. So then the men have another men's lounge where they talk about these friend dates. Lyndon's all stressed out. So Marcia ends up going home. Marcia only had one connection, and that was Tony. So now we got 5 women and 6 men. Okay. And 3 of those men only have one connection. Well, it's half and half. 3 have one connection and 3 have 2 connections. But like Tony and Lyndon's they're only one, they have the same connection. So that is going to be very interesting. Like, the getaway is this next episode, and we don't really have any solid couples or whatever. And I guess it's more interesting for them not to have the couples right now, because we don't know what's going to happen in that house. We know it's a couple of situations that are bound to blow up, like the Tony and Linda situation. But something is telling me that the drama is just about to begin. Okay. So all the women, let me see. All the women have 2 connections, but not all the men have 2 connections, obviously. But all the women have 2 connections. So who do y'all think is going to be together after this getaway episode? Who do y'all think is going to go home the next time? I don't know. What are y'all looking forward to in this? What are y'all looking forward to in this season? Because we got a couple more episodes. I heard that they still haven't filmed the reunion at this point, but I don't know how true that is. But that's what I'm hearing. So I don't know, because usually they've already filmed the reunion way before the 9th episode. They usually film it around 6 or 7, from what I remember from the last few seasons. But who knows? Maybe they're taking advice of filming it later. But it's all kinds of stuff going on. So anyway, y'all make sure that y'all comment below. Let me know what y'all think, and we'll get back together and talk about it next week after this episode.